Desmond's Havers. We hope you enjoyed this week's Haver and we'll see you again soon. Take care now, bye.
20th of July 2018. Well, that did not quite go to plan. We headed off to the Well of Let where we wanted to spend the weekend. We found the car park already had 2 motorhomes in it and they were taking over the whole space. We turned around and went on one of the many backups that we have in the Glenlivet area, namely Glenmulliach. A better spot in that it's surrounded by trees, hiding from the road. With it raining likely on arrival, we settled in for our weekend. (21st of July). We have said that this is a quiet place, and it is, with less than half a dozen cars during the day. However, the road past has been very busy today. We wandered over to the ponds and river, which is very low with the lack of rain. We then had a brew, and Lindsay warmed a little, then wandered off to take photographs. And I listened to my radios. After lunch we chilled outside and I flew the drone. I have made change to the drone using a third-party software and removed the DJI features that were causing the problems. Much more confident now in the setup and can use the OTG cable. Later sat at the picnic tables enjoying the warm cloudy weather, and we could hear the tannoy from the Tomintower Highland Games but decided to stay away. Later in the evening we could hear some of the music from the party. It was a cloudy but warm day which I finished with a nice dram. The 22nd of July 2018. Today we're on a big game hunt. Okay, as you can see in the pictures, a pygmy shrew, but we also saw a common toad. And then we had a second cuppa, and it was time to head for home after another great weekend in the Glen. This week's dram is the Glenlivet Founders Reserve. A lovely whisky. The tasting notes talk about fruitiness and toffee, etc, etc. I found it a smooth, tasty whisky. I enjoyed it. It's yes, sweet and fruity with yeah, you could call it a toffee aftertaste. Very enjoyable, and I give it 4 poppies on the Desmond poppy scale. Hi, I tried to record this outside, but every time I did it just got really noisy from the road. So this week's Haver, I'm going to chat about a memory from many years ago when we'd just got a new caravan, and it's that triggered it. The new models are starting to come out and being released, etc, and there's lots of videos coming out showing the new gizmos and new gadgets, and this was triggered by just that, a new gizmo, new gadget. Anyway, back to we always carried an electric kettle back in our caravan days because we often hooked up. We used sites, we used CLs with electric, so we used them, and it was a way of saving a bit of gas, not using the gas we had, etc, etc. So one day the electric kettle broke. It wasn't the fuse, it was the element, and to be honest it was that old it wasn't worth replacing, and it just did 2 cups. But we had our gas kettle, the kettle we used on the hob, so we just used that and went to look for a new kettle. So why is this a discussion point? Well, we had a gizmo, we had this gadget in the van for probably about 3 years by this point, and in fact it was our second caravan with this gizmo in it. It took the electric kettle breaking, it took shall we say running out of gas as well perhaps. I don't think we ran out of gas. I don't know what triggered it, but it suddenly occurred to one of us. I forget again, it's that long ago, I can't remember who discovered what we could do. And yeah, we had this kettle which we used on the gas hob, and we decided not to get an electric kettle. Now I'm wondering if from that you've guessed what this gizmo is. Yeah, it was a dual fuel hob, and this kettle that we could use on the gas, funnily enough, would work on electric if you used it on the electric hob. Yeah, our hob had 3 gas burners and 1 electric plate. Electric plate about the same power as an electric kettle, suitable for caravan use, low wattage, so it didn't pop the site electrics. And since that time, if we were hooked up, we had 2 kettles with us, but we only had to carry 1. A weight saving tip and a laugh at me at the same time. What more could you want? Thank you for watching this Haber, and we'll hope you join us for more and Donders on a Friday. Bye for now.
Thanks for watching this week's Desmond's Havers, and we will see you again soon. Don't forget, we have Donders on a Friday and Havers on a Tuesday.